Things to not do in the market. Wonder what they are? Basically everything you're doing if you're not making money in the stock market. The stock market is like a double-edged sword. On one side it can be really beneficial for you financially, but then again on the other side it can leave you broken even in debt. And I know with some of you guys, I can feel it, I can see it, I can tell there's some brokenness in you, myself included. But in all seriousness though, there's nothing wrong with being broke if you put your money in the right assets. If you put your money in assets rather than liabilities, there's nothing wrong with being broke. But I'm here to tell you mistakes that can make you broke for the wrong reasons. The key part is learning from your mistakes, but more importantly, learning from other people's mistakes so you don't make the same mistakes. And that's what this week's video is about. My top 5 biggest mistakes to make in the stock market. Things you don't do, okay? Hi guys, it's your favourite YouTuber again, Dami Solari, and you're watching DS Learn Finance. Whoa, 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 whoa. Number 5 is waiting too long to get out of a trade for a stock that has been losing you money. And also, it's snatching your profits too early. This is a typical trader who invests more in a company that is already losing them money. Yeah, I know this sounds silly guys, but you get tons of people like this. There's nothing wrong with being like this in the past, but make that the past, don't make that your present, okay, or your future. Learn from those mistakes. This normally happens because A, you're being too stubborn. You think, okay, cool, I've lost that money, but yeah, if I put more money in, when it turns back, when it starts flipping, when it starts rising again, I can break even, or cheekily I can make a profit. No, not gonna happen. 9 times out of 10, not gonna happen guys. Or B, because they're just too scared of losing their money. Yeah, again, not gonna happen guys. Like, you're gonna lose your money if you keep your money in that investment. It makes sense. Like, if you invest in a company that is losing you money, you don't put more money in that company. But you'll be surprised how many people fall from that mistake. What you should do is cut your losses short. So I'm not saying you should get all the way down to 50% reduction of the original amount you invested. No, you should cut it short before that, way before that. I like to set myself a sort of minimum target of 85%. So if my original investment decreases by 15% and I've got 85% still remaining, then it's time to question whether I should still be in this stock or not. And 9 times out of 10 I'll get out. Think about it, there's tons of millions of well, not millions, but there's tons of companies out there for you guys to invest in. Just because you've got your money in this company and you're losing money, maybe like 10%, doesn't mean that company is going to be the holy grail for the rest of your investing life. No, it doesn't. It just means that they're making you lose money. So guess what? Go to the other company, do some research, find some other companies and invest in them that will make you money. On the flip side, when you're making a profit, let your profits run, let it have time to breathe. Don't just snatch it because, ooh, I've made 5% of my original investment. That's not worthwhile. Me personally, I like to make at least 20% investment for it to be a credible investment. But guess what? Even though I'm 20% up, if that company is still doing well, I'm gonna keep all of my money, including my profit, in there, so it can make me more money. So you can't just think short term, it's the long term that really makes you money. And if you guys want some more information about this, then watch my compound interest video. You like what I did there? But yeah. This brings me on to point 4, which is not setting a stop loss. You'll be surprised how many people do not set a stop loss. Not setting a stop loss is a big boo-boo, okay? It causes a big stinker to your portfolio. Stop losses are a protective measure used to preserve the amount of money that you have in your portfolio. So really and truly, with every investment, you should have a stop loss set. So make sure to use them. And to find out more information on what stop losses are and how to set them, then just watch my video about stop losses. And with that said, don't sell a stop loss too tight. You heard? Don't sell a stop loss too tight, okay? Just like me, I've accepted my fate, okay? I'm not gonna fit in a slim fit, okay? And I don't wanna fit in a slim fit. Yeah, it's cause all these muscles. But yeah, anyway, I don't wanna fit in a slim fit. So don't set your stop losses too tight. Think about it as suffocating. Spreads can be as wide as like 5%. So automatically you will be accidentally taken out of that trade because your stop loss is too tight. What you actually want to do is give your stop loss a bit of leeway, not too leeway where you lose so much money, but at the same time don't make it too tight, because stocks fluctuate in price on a daily basis and you can be accidentally taken out of a trade if it's too tight rather than it being used as a protective measure. Third on my list is being gullible. There are tons of people out there in the stock market claiming to be experts, claiming to have some inside knowledge, which is illegal by the way, so you can report them because it's illegal, claiming to have a special price on a stock that has been plummeting down for the last 10 years, but yet something magical is about to happen this second you invest. It's about to rise. You have people claiming to give you special prices on those type of stocks. You have scammers, fraudsters, you name it under the sun, trying to make money from your lack of knowledge. I've got one thing to say. I barely let my family have a word on my finances, let alone random people that I don't know. Yeah? Think about it, if that was actually true, don't you think that they would be on a private yacht in the Bahamas? Like, don't you think they would have retired? Why do you think they're bugging you for it? It's too good to be true. It's a bunch of... Number 2 is not investing but gambling. And under this big umbrella, I mean things like investing in penny stocks, investing in oil and gas companies, investing in mining companies, drug companies, any emerging booming companies that claim to have it all, that claim to be the next big thing, investing against the trend because the stock market is going one way, but you've got a hunch that's going to go the opposite way. Yeah, you're going to lose money doing those things, guys. Don't gamble, invest, okay? Yet again, people, ask yourself, if it was so simple, why aren't more people richer from investing in the stock market like this? It's because it doesn't work. New companies that claim to be oil and gas company, mining, drug, that claim to basically be the next big thing, 99% of the time, they're not, okay? So learn from other people's mistakes, because trust me, tons of people make that mistake in the stock market, but learn from other people's mistakes and don't just put your whole portfolio on that one company. Maybe you can have a small fraction of your money in that company just in case. And my number 1, it's actually 2 things. My number 1 thing that you should not do in the stock market. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you behind the screen. I see you. You're looking at me, aren't you? See, I could tell you're looking at me. But yeah, don't do this. Drum rolls. Investing with no research. I know who you are. And yes, that's my biggest mistake to make in the stock market. Investing without doing research. Ho, 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 ho. Such a big mistake. Pretty much all the time. This is down to laziness, because you're not bothered to do the research. Greed, because you're just thinking, okay, money, I want to invest in this stock because I know it's doing so well, but let me actually find out what the stock is about. Let me actually find out what the company does. If I can't answer that, then do you think I should really put my money in there? It is so mandatory that you have to do it. Otherwise, it's like playing a roulette game. And trust me, there's no point entering the stock market if you want to play a roulette game. I can take you to the local casino for that. And those are my biggest things to not do in the stock market. Tell me, do you guys do any of those, or have you done any of those in the past? And if you feel like I'm maybe missing 1 or 2 or maybe a bunch, then hit me up in the comments box below. But yeah, that's the end of my video. I hope you liked it. I hope you like my channel. Subscribe and share. LSS DS Whoa.